Hi guys, this is Abby. I created a task tool connections matrix for an elementary level special day class, which is something I'm currently teaching now. I mostly use the Universal Design for Learning guidelines to guide my design strategies along with the SET framework. The hardware I chose for all of the subjects are basically the same, which include desktops, laptops, or Chromebooks, tablets or iPads, a tap strap, and headphones or earbuds. For reading, some of the UDL guidelines that I thought would best fit was offering ways of customizing and display of information and offering alternatives for auditory and visual information. And some of the tools I chose are reader strips or rulers, highlighters, colored overlays, and large print. Things like this could really help a student keep better track of what they're reading or help them focus on a certain part of the passage rather than the whole thing. And then some of the programs I listed are Google Read and Write, Raskis, which is something that my kids are currently using now, and they love because they get to customize their avatar and they get to kind of play games with them. And then I also chose, I also listed audiobooks, Snap and Read Universal, and Spelling City. And then for writing, some of the guidelines that I thought would best suit the subject is using multiple tools for construction and composition. And some of the tools I listed are pencil grips, which could really help with students who have trouble holding a pencil correctly. And then I also listed sentence frames, paper and electronic-based graphic organizers, and some of the programs are MindMap, Google Docs, and Kami. And then for math, one of the UDL guidelines, one of the many that I have listed on here, is supporting and decoding of a text, mathematical notations, and symbols. And some of the tools I listed are different manipulatives and visuals, which could really help with students who are best learn visually and by manipulating objects to help them learn whatever math they're learning. And then timers, graphing paper, and the programs I listed are programs such as GMAP, Study Island, and ModMath. And then for science and social studies, I chose some of the same UDL guidelines as some of the other subjects, such as for reading, writing, and math. And then some of the tools I chose are also similar to the ones I chose for the other subjects, such as reader strips, large print, word banks, graphic organizers, and programs such as Google Read and Write, audiobooks, and Snap and Read Universal. Lastly, for social skills, some of the UDL guidelines that I listed are fostering collaboration and community and developing self-assessment and reflection. Then some of the tools I listed that could be beneficial to students are timers, visual schedules, and PBIS skills visuals, which I know many teachers and schools are using now. I can't wait to begin using some of the assistive technology tools that we've been discovering and learning about, just because there's so many to choose from. And that can be easily implemented in the classrooms now. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening.